And I was going through my junk box, and a while back, you know, um, I got these transistors, from Amazon and Amazon Prime. I never do business with anybody on Amazon outside of Prime. These are the transistors, um, I bought. You can see back in 2021. But yeah, I kept blowing these things out, and this was the vendor, etc. I don't know if what they sell right now are fakes, but I'll tell you, these are definitely fakes. Because I kept blowing these out, even less than an amp. And finally, after going through like 3 of these, I decided to go ahead and decapitate one with a Dremel tool, and that's basically what's inside there. That little thing is a chip, and again, that's about the size you're going to get in a TO92 transistor. Now, normally when you get fakes from China, what they normally do is they'll normally, like take a real transistor they just happen to have a lot of, but can't sell for some reason, and just, remove the markings and put their own markings on it, which they clearly did here. Obviously, ST never manufactured something like this. So normally just relabel a part, but usually it's a real part. And in a TO3 transistor, hell, if it had been an actual manufactured TO3 transistor, whether it was this one or not, it could have still been useful. So you get a lot of fakes like on Amazon and eBay and plus things like that, but at least they're real transistors. They're not like manufactured fakes. This is an actual manufactured fake, so it's out and out blatant fraud. They actually went to the trouble, of taking a little chip like that and sticking it in a TO3 enclosure like this, knowing full fucking well that don't belong in there. Okay, it's 100%. It's as fake can get. It's actually completely fraudulent. The Federal Trade Commission, should be knocking on these people's fucking door. I'll tell you, because this is blatant fraud. And normally, if I'd gotten a real transistor, you'd see a much bigger chip in there. It'd be a much larger chip. But here, no, it's completely fake. It's as fake. It was not only is it a fake logo, but it's a fake manufactured part. That's why these are like totally useless. I've got like 15 or 20 of these. And they're totally fucking useless. So I didn't find that out, unfortunately, until well after my return window had closed. So I assumed they probably weren't the real deal, given what I was paying for them. But still, I figured they were a real transistor. So I was like, well, even if even if I get some benefit, even if they're not up to spec, maybe it'll still be capable, like 7 or 8 amps if it's a TO3 transistor, right? No, not if they're a complete fake, and those were complete fakes. So so you can see who it was sold by. I don't know for sure if that's who I actually bought it from or not, because you can see, what the description is here. So I don't know if that was actually the real deal or not, but at any rate, yeah, it's 100% fake. Yeah, and just to illustrate my point, I Googled this, and this is what you should see inside there. Is something more along these lines. So that's what a real chip would look like in there. So so of course what we got here looks nothing like that. So yeah, what a bunch of bullshit. But these are genuine 100% fakes. Again, normally you get most transistors, most of them, they just rub the markings off of some random component that happens to be the same variety, but it's just not up to spec. Now these are actual fakes. So anyway, just wanted to point that out. Cheers.